Hi everyone, this is Leslie. I am going to do a video on how I put together a page kit. I said a while back in one of my videos that I was going to do that and I have not done it yet. I also wanted to explain why I have not been doing any process videos yet. I can only record from my phone and there's no pause button on my phone, so I can only record. If you try to stop it or pause it, it completely stops the video and you have to start all over again. And some days I can be, fairly quick with the layout, like an hour. That would be quick for me. But a lot of times it's 2 or 3 hours, and I don't think that somebody wants to just sit and watch a process video for 3 hours. So until I can get all my technology figured out, that's why I'm not doing any process videos yet, but hopefully eventually I will. So, on to making a page kit. I kind of have a simple way of making a page kit. I pick out some photos. These are going to be upside down. Okay, I pick out some photos. These are some photos of my sisters and I. And so, these particular photos do not have any common color scheme going on. So what I decided to do was I have 4 photos. So I took those photos and I just kind of decided on a color scheme. And what I did was I started with some cardstock and I decided to go, it's kind of a pink, mauve, brown colors. So I picked out, I have 2. It's probably just going to be a one-page layout, but I do have 2 pieces of brown cardstock. Then I picked out 2 pieces of pink cardstock. Now, these are actually double-sided, so one side is kind of a hot pink, the other side is more mauve, so I will probably use one side of each. And then what I did was I picked out 2 pattern papers that were coordinating. This one's kind of stripes and plaid, and this one has some flowers and whatnot on it. But they all coordinate and go together. So that's 6 pieces of paper, 2 regular pieces of paper, and I have 4 pieces of cardstock. And this way, if I do decide to make a 2-page layout, I have enough cardstock to do a 2-page layout. But I probably won't use all of these pieces of cardstock on just a 1-page layout. So I take these papers, I take a 2-gallon size Ziploc bag. You can find them in the grocery store. You can find them sometimes at the drugstore even. And sometimes I find them at different like dollar stores. It'll be the cheaper ones, but you're just using them to store your papers. But these 2-gallon size Ziploc bags are perfect for holding your 12 by 12 papers. So I just stick those in. Then what I'll do is I have a container that I just have my like stickers and rub-ons. So I went through my embellishments or my stickers and my rub-ons, and I found these 3 sets of stickers that might work for some of them are some of the same color scheme, and it might work for doing a sister's layout. So I just picked out a few. I didn't take everything. I just go through them and I pick out a few. And then I went through kind of like my die cuts. And I can probably find more die cuts, but this had some browns in it. These are mostly pinks over here. So this kind of brings out some of the browns. So I'm going to throw that into the bag. Also, don't forget your pictures into the bag. Then I went through my bling, and I did get some other pieces of, there's a couple of other, these could be some journaling blocks as well as just layering die cuts, so I do have those. Then I went through my bling and just got some coordinating pieces. I don't know if you can see these. They are little teeny tiny hearts, and then just a little thing of bling with some different colors on it. And and I may or may not use all of these things, but this gives me something to work with. So throw those in the bag. Then I actually just went and got one of my little you know, my little Ziploc baggy things. And I just put in some, this is what I just pulled out, some brads, and put those in there. And these particular brads also had a couple of little coordinating little chipboard pieces with alphabet on it. I probably won't use these particular alphabet. It's like XYZ, I think is what's on here. But, you know, they're the right color, so I might would use them for something. So, take those, throw those into the bag. Now, for the most part, this is what I'm going to put in my bag. I put my paper, I put my photos. I might just go ahead and take some coordinating bling, just 1 or 2 colors, a couple of pieces of die cuts, stickers, rub-ons, just 1 or 2 packages of each, something that you think you might can mix and match, and I put them into my bag. I zip that up, and there I have a page kit that I can work on when I go to a crop or I go to a friend's house to scrapbook or whatever, that I can just grab these and I put them in one of these iris containers. This is the wider one. I forget what size. This is a 12 by 12 size, and this one's actually called an art bin, but it holds my other just other page kits that I've made. So I throw that in there, close it up, and then when I'm ready to go somewhere, I've already got several page kits that are made up. I just grab this by the handle and throw it in with my other things, and off we go. Now, for extra embellishments, I have, if I can find it here, I have a little container like this, if you can see this. This is just called Snapware, I think. But it's got the little things here on the sides that, and so it has different, sorry for the pops there, different containers, you know, so they just all snap together, and you can put as many as you want to, make it as tall as you want to. The top comes off. There's even a little, let me see this, there's even a little divider. And I have these, I have several different ones of these. Now this is just an example, but this one has like my wood veneers and things like that in it. But I have one that has flowers and some extra brads and buttons and things like that. And so I will grab this and just take this along with me. And then that way, as I'm making my page kit, once I use the things that are in my 2-gallon bag, then I can pull these out, any other kind of little embellishments that I think I may need. So I keep it very simple. I don't put a lot of stress into it. Just pick out your pictures, grab you some coordinating papers, and then just go through, you know, just pick out a few. Don't pick out a lot or you'll get overwhelmed with it. Just pick out 2 or 3 packs of stickers, or a pack of rub-ons, or you know, 3, 4, 5 little die cuts that might match, and just put them all in your bag, and then you're ready to go. Easy peasy. And I hope that helps someone who's getting ready to go to a crop, and thank you for looking.